Welcome everyone to the one shot. We are underwater and things. As you can see on your screen, we have 4 characters. Everyone else is taking a vacation week. So while they chill and relax, we're going to, kill a few player characters because, everyone has to have that one, entire party wipe in their library after all.
The scientific term is TPK.
Yes, that. So, we'll go down the list and everyone can introduce their characters, starting with Allah.
Hello, I'm playing Echo, a lore bard who is a shark folk person. He's just the watcher of Seaville.
Okay, next up, Alex.
Alrighty, I am playing a sea elf monk known as Lorenzo Aquaneth. His name's spelled a little funny, but it's but that's how it is, Aquaneth. So yeah, there you go. Yeah, he's way of the four elements because I figured, well, surrounded by water, might as well make use of it. And his backstory, he's basically a knight of Seaville. That's pretty much it, really. He's a dedicated follower of Sasha, and he pretty much jumped at the chance when he was
All right.
told to. Yeah, there you go.
Rizura.
Alright, I am still a fighter, but I am a battle master. My character's name is Irene, and she's a mermaid. And she, loves exploring, but her family wanted to make sure she learned how to fight, so she learned the ways of the battle master from her family.
All right, and last but certainly not least, Fiona.
Hello, I am playing Amran, a sea elf wizard with a stick up his ass.
All right, and with that, welcome everyone to Seaville. The pillars that curl and spire and coil around the land, the tip of the massive land called Mahem. A ring sits around the very bottom, glowing and dimming, glowing and dimming. It is this very ring that keeps the land from sinking. It is this very ring that keeps Mayhem from becoming landlocked. It is this very ring which Sasha protects and guards alongside the city. You 4 have been asked to come to the Smelly Fish Cafe to meet with Sasha. You've seen him around once or twice, but you've never really interacted with him before. You always thought he was perhaps a little too busy for you. After all, you're not a god. And yet, here you were, being asked to meet him in a simple cafe. First to enter is Amran, ever punctual after all.
My lord, you wish to see me?
Yeah.
What about, if I may ask?
Tell you when they get here. Next up.
They.
Yeah, they. Next up to arrive is Echo and Lorenzo. You arrive at the same time.
Lorenzo quickly scans the area, looking left and right, just kind of standing in the doorway for a moment, and he sees Sasha and Amran, and he walks up, and almost seems to stand at attention when he sees Sasha, and he gives a small bow, and he says, "My lord."
Echo is completely has a different posture to Lorenzo, He walks up with a flute in his hand and just gives him a wink first. It says, "Hey, you called me Sashi?" And then he finger guns him.
You will refer to Lord Sashalas by his proper name.
We go right back. Don't worry about it.
Next up to arrive is Irene. Now, Irene. Now, the city has pockets of air and pockets of water. While most of the city is underwater, there are a few places that have air in them for those like yokai who sometimes need air to do things. Or, for example, making fires for smelting.
Okay.
So for Irene, you have a small harness-like contraption that allows you to move about in the more airy areas. So you have an easier time. It's kind of like a circular ring that goes around your waist with wheels on the side that you can use to pull yourself around.
I mutter curses as I strap myself to the harness. You'd think they would put trenches in these places instead of these cursed contraptions.
Sorry.
So, as Irene manages to strap herself in, she scans the room until she finds Sashalas, who had contacted her sometime before. She uses her trident to make her way to the group before bowing somewhat to Sashalas.
Okay.
You've called on me, my lord?
Okay, so you're all here. He folds his arms a little bit and then he leans back and then he puts them on his hips and he says, "So, I'm gonna be going away for a little bit. I got some business with an old friend up above."
What sort of business?
Saving the world kind of business. You know how it is.
I
Actually,
suppose it's none of our...
You might not. I don't know. So, I'm asking you all here to, you think you can, hold the fort while I'm gone?
Yeah,
Hold
no
the
better
fort.
person to ask.
Yeah, you know, defend the city.
You...
From what? Do we have any idea what we might have to expect?
You know, the usual sea hags, the occasional multi-headed sea serpent.
You expect creatures of the deep to take advantage of your absence?
Yeah.
Well,
And you called on the four of us?
He looks between you all and he says, "Amran, you
Yes?
always have a plan. You know exactly what to do, and you're very capable. Irene, your love for adventure and ability to get into trouble has caused you to become very strong and capable. Echo, he just gives a thumbs up.
He just finger guns him back.
Lorenzo, you have been ever diligent and you have helped me out in the past.
You flatter me, my lord.
So, you willing to take the offer? The job?
Of course, my lord. Like Amran kind of gives an awkward salute.
Cool. So, I'll give you a boon. I can make out magic items, or I can, do some sort of divine intervention. Whatever you
Of
want.
course.
So yeah, you just protect the city. I'll be back in a few days or so, hopefully. Maybe a day, maybe 2.
Well,
Very
if it
well,
must be done.
Sashi.
Any questions?
Any idea how long you will be gone?
Couple of days, 1, maybe 2 at best.
And if there are any pilgrims that seek you, what do we say to them?
Tell them I'll be back in a couple of days. Or they can just pray to me, I'm always listening.
Very well then. Is there anything else we should keep in mind while you're gone?
Just, be ready for anything. You never
Very
know
well,
when
then.
some sort of aboleth or whatever is going to pop up.
Very well then. And Lorenzo looks to everyone when he says, "I'll be relying on you from now on then."
He looks to you all, and then he places down a simple square black box with a red button on it. And he says, "Things ever go really bad, just, press this. It'll put the city on alert, and, people will, go for cover, get into the safe places, and, I'll get here as soon as I can. Just, only press it if it's a real emergency."
Very well then. Amaran, perhaps you should take care of that contraption.
Sasha had actually already been handing it to Amron.
Yeah. Of course. As Amron puts it in his bag. Now, well then, I suppose we better get to work. The 3 of you hold still, and Amron starts taking out bits of, immediately digs a couple bits of eggshell out of his bag, and starts ritual casting this. I'm not sure why that was whispered to the GM. That should not have been whispered to the GM. One moment.
I think all our roles are whispered.
You can change that in the character sheet settings. You go to the gear and then you just change it there. Let's see. Okay, so you can all speak telepathically.
Yeah, there you go.
So, Sasha's going to rise, and then he looks to Irene and he says, if your request is to put in little trenches into the places here, I can do that. Or I might just do it. Whatever. I'll see you all later, okay?
Of course, my lord. Okay.
Swim safe, my lord.
He snaps his
Now I've got
fingers
some work to do.
and you just watch his head whoop, and he's gone.
Well, I've got a bit of work to do. If anything comes up, I should be able to get to you easily. And then I head out to the watery area, basically the bit where the water begins, and I ritual cast Phantom Steed.
Okay.
Basically I'm summoning him out for myself in the water. Now normally it's implied that it's a horse, but underwater horses won't work very well, so I am instead
Seahorse.
Giant seahorse.
I was actually going to say killer whale.
Sure, you can just ride a killer whale.
Yeah, so I summon my killer whale mount Castire, and I start zooming around. And well, here's the thing: Phantom Steeds have a ridiculously high movement speed.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to zoom around the city and ritual cast alarm I'm like all around, and like spots all around the perimeter.
Alrighty.
And that's basically going to be Amrun's next half an hour.
Alright, everyone else, what are you doing for preparation? You got a little bit of time to prep.
Oh,
Well,
also before I forget, I cast Mage. One last thing I do, I cast Mage Armor out of my Ring of Spell Storing.
Alrighty.
Is that it?
That's it now.
Alright, I swim over to the other two and say, I'm going to patrol the alleyways and such. Places that I'm pretty sure won't be visible from higher up. What of you two?
I have a knack for noticing things pretty well. I'm gonna just patrol the perimeter outside.
Well, perhaps I shall join Echo in doing just that.
You two really stick together like seed paste, huh?
Do we?
I don't think so, love. He just finger guns her.
So, while Irene scours the back alleys and the streets, Amrun shores up the defenses and makes sure nothing is going to get through.
Yeah.
Echo and Lorenzo.
By the way, just for reference, I will be renewing the Phantom Steed its spell every 45 minutes.
Okay.
So I functionally have a movement speed of 100 for basically the rest of the game.
Okay. So, Lorenzo and Echo, you look out over the cold and empty expanse. You cannot see forever, mind you, as the foggy water makes it difficult to see. Even while you remain idle and Seville slowly moves, you can feel the magic that surrounds it pulling you along with it. Just a gentle tug, a familiar tug you've felt all your life. So far, as the minutes pass by, you see nothing but the empty ocean.
It never really does sink in, does it?
Sink in. Good one, buddy.
Yes, very clever. But you know what I mean.
No reason to be serious about it. Just relax, enjoy life as you take it.
I know. But still, it's a very big responsibility we've been given.
Watching over a city for a single day. What the worst can happen, you know?
Please try not to tempt fate.
No, I've been doing that for too long.
Hear a soft cry echo through the water.
It's Murphy.
Okay, do I hear this too?
You are busy putting things and making sure your traps stay, but
Have any of my alarms off?
no. Only Echo hears this. Because their passive perception, and I'll tell you guys this because it's ridiculous, is 21.
That's not the biggest either.
Gotta love expertise.
21. Anyway, you hear the soft cries of some sort of animal. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Echo would relay this telepathically to the group. Hey, chaps of mine, colleagues of whatever you call it, allies of guarding this city and such, I'm hearing a call. What direction do I hear it from?
This direction.
I didn't see that.
Neither did I.
this direction.
Okay. I'm hearing it. I call near the Well, actually, I wouldn't know which way is north.
Up, down,
Down-
left, up, down, east, west.
I know. I wouldn't know that though for the map.
Like, for sake of simplicity, there's only 4 directions. Up, down, east, west.
I'm hearing a call of a sound of an animal of some sort down on the
Down
bottom
east.
right, down east. There we go, down east.
It does, and what it does is whatever it is. Well, find out what it is, and if it gets close, just find out what it is for now.
You see a shape, a black shape far in the distance, shimmer into view and then fade back into the fog. The foggy,
Yes.
not fog as in the what vision you have this deep down.
Right.
The muddy water. But yeah, Lorenzo speaks up to everyone and he says, "I'll go ahead and see what I can discern." And he
Yeah.
says,
Be careful.
Irene, come forward so you can take my place.
Be careful.
Yeah, and then Amran is just putting in the last couple of alarms.
Alright.
So yeah,
So-
Lorenzo will move about 25 feet outward and see what he can discern.
Roll me a perception check.
All right, give me a minute. Perception, performance, perception.
Okay, don't forget to set your sheet to not whisper rolls.
Right. But yeah, that's a 21.
You all
How
need to do that, don't forget.
I did not mind.
So,
Good. Oh,
a 21. As you swim out, you see the black shape. It's far in the distance. But you're able to make out fins and a head. It appears to be a large creature with a thick body.
Lorenzo tells everyone as much through the telepathic bond. He
That's
says,
rather non-specific, Lorenzo.
It's what I can discern for the moment, unless I get closer.
Can you get closer without being noticed?
I could certainly try. But
If it
Is
it's
it coming
hostile.
towards the city?
At the moment, it's just casually swimming along.
yeah,
It looks like a Nessie.
Lorenzo,
Like the Loch Ness
Alright.
monster. It looks like a Nessie.
But yeah,
plesiosaur?
Yes.
more or less. Lorenzo takes another 30 feet forward, and he tries to, let's see here.
Are you attempting to be stealthy?
Yes.
Okay, roll me stealth.
All right, give me a minute. What can I see?
Alright. You see a large creature with arms and legs that are fins, and a long snake-like body with a thicker body section. It's very snake-like in design. It's a plesiosaur.
But yeah, Lorenzo describes it, and he says, "I believe it must be a stray plesiosaur."
A
It's a
plesio.
large animal. It's a large animal. Then just ignore it.
So, what would a plesiosaur be doing over here?
Probably,
There's...
as long as it doesn't attack the city, it's no concern of ours.
And yet, it sounds... Well, Echo, you said it sounded in distress, didn't it?
I just said it was calling out myself.
Yeah.
Nah.
Ooh.
Not distressed. Calling out though.
Lorenzo gets about another 20 feet closer, and he calls, and he tries to get its attention.
The beast turns and begins to swim towards you.
And he slowly slowly reaches out to, show that he means no harm.
The creature, well, seemed to calm a bit, and it remains still for a moment, and then it turns and begins to swim away. Within a few moments, it vanishes out of sight.
Lorenzo thanks everyone. Keep an eye on the premises. I'm not entirely sure if that was a scouting party or not. I hate to think ill of the creatures of the sea, but I can't shake the feeling.
Well, the alarms are off. If anyone tries to sneak, all the alarms are up now. If anyone tries to sneak into the city, we'll know.
Very well then. And Lorenzo dashes straight back to everyone.
All right. So,
and he says, "Thank you for taking my place," and he swaps places with Irene.
No problem.
By the way, how long has it been since we started?
roughly about 2 hours.
In that case, I will take this opportunity. In that case, I will take this opportunity to renew the telepathic bond.
All right.
Because that only lasts an hour.
So, you then all hear the sound echo out. Once more, far louder this time. It's back.
We don't have food for you. Go away.
Did it follow me?
It would seem you've made a friend.
It turns and swims away, vanishing into the distance.
Irene calls.
Okay,
Wait a minute.
hold on. Hold on. Can I quickly cast Detect Magic on it?
You may.
Then I will do that.
You detect no magic.
Okay. Okay, it's not any kind of scout or anything.
And yet, does it want us to follow it?
I mean,
2 now appear and begin to approach, both calling out. Oh.
he went that way. I point where the first one and vanished.
They then swim away and vanish.
This is no good. I suspect everything that comes across.
I don't know. I mean, is it migrating season or something? I confess, I'm no biologist.
I'm unaware myself.
Okay, is it migrating season now?
Roll a nature check.
Okay, I don't have proficiency in that, but my intelligence score is maxed out, so let's see how this goes. Quite well.
It is not.
It is not.
3 now appear.
There.
They swim
Okay,
together.
we don't have food for you. Go bother someone else.
And then they all move away. Vanish.
Gentlemen, I wonder if there is something that's aggravating these plesiosaur.
It would stand to reason.
something that is either chasing them or luring them here.
And yet, well, as I said, I can't exactly shake the feeling, but I feel as though they want us to follow.
Neko,
Well,
you can see 4 of them now.
Oh,
Only
there's-
you, though.
Lorenzo, if you feel that strong, perhaps you should follow them, and the rest of us stay here unless this is kind of attempt away.
Only you can, Allah.
Echo sighs for a moment and alright guys, I'm gonna do the scouting. I'll be right back.
Be careful.
You then see 3 people at the very corners of your vision, trying to stay hidden.
Identify yourself.
Only Echo hears this, sees this.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Echo would stop in his mid swim and he would relay what he sees over to the rest of the group. There's 2 suspicious folks over here.
Twitch, Lorenzo taps Irene on the shoulder and gestures to cover his spot.
There are 4 now visible.
I think they're surrounding us.
Everyone on guard.
You see people appear covered in seaweed, gnarled, and broken in places.
Identify yourselves. Like, Amrin calls out.
They lift a bony finger and point towards you. The plesiosaurs cry out.
Okay.
They
I
are
think we found
now getting closer to you.
I
All right.
think, gentlemen, I think these are hostile.
Well, okay, so is this map to scale?
I made it to scale just for combat purposes, but
Okay, good. That's all I needed to know.
they get closer.
But yeah, Lorenzo cracks his knuckles and gets ready. He says, "Last warning. Identify yourself."
Echo moves back.
They move closer.
I hold up my trident of fish command. Does that do anything?
Well, you gotta activate it first.
Oh, how do I do that?
You just say you cast this. Basically, you're literally just casting a spell out of it. It should be on your spell list.
Well, according to their stat block, they are not fish, they are beasts.
No, it's anything with a swim speed.
I see. Alright, well, what's the save on that?
DC
Yeah,
15.
DC 15 in Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. You watch as the plesiosaur all slow to a stop.
To which, Lorenzo, being so close to one of them, he tries to communicate again. And essentially what he's saying is friend or foe.
I don't think they can speak well. I don't know how the trident works.
He can communicate simple ideas.
Yeah, but I don't know how Grisura's trident works.
Grisura's trident, it's dominate beast. Basically, that's what she's casting. Dominate beast.
Yeah, it's dominate beast slash as dominate person on any person, but it only works on anything that has a swim speed.
So they simply respond with must obey, because they must obey the dominate beast.
Yep.
All right. seems
what
like
it looks like.
You did not set your sheet to stop whispering.
Yes.
I'll fix that.
Okay, but
That's what they say anyway.
well,
Oh, yeah, they say.
Amrin looks out at the out at these things. Like, what do they look like? Apart from being covered in seaweed.
Okay. To you, they look like really ugly humanoids. Neku,
I mean,
Echo would see them as something different, however. No, they're not undead skeletons. They're just really ugly.
I can get this. Then this. Not quite.
Okay, what do I see him as?
You see them as pale blue creatures with hair of seaweed. And a mouth that opens up like it has no hinge. It just completely. It's like a snake.
Okay. So they're definitely not humanoid to me.
Hmm?
Do you?
I don't know
Okay.
why that-
These things are quite ugly, aren't they?
They're probably hostile because they're trying to swarm us, so we better do something about this.
Well, why? Can you tell what they are?
They're not humanoid, I can say that much. I don't know what they actually are. They look like half snakes and they're just covered in seaweed.
Okay, does this sound familiar to me at all?
You can roll a. That might be history, I guess. Maybe.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll history at that point. I'm proficient in it.
As am I.
I'm proficient in history too.
Okay. They are sea hags. And they just lift their hands, and together they begin to cast a spell.
Counterspell.
Okay, the spell fizzles out. Are you in range actually?
You said you wanted to learn high level combat. Well, there's your first rule.
Yes, I know. Are you in range?
What's the range on counterspell?
60 feet.
30 feet. Oh.
Okay, yeah, I am in range. Yes, they're 50 feet.
Okay, so yeah, the spell fizzles out. But there's two of them. So, I need you all to. So each
Well, which one's
creature.
making it?
I'm about to say that. If you guys stop interrupting me, I'll explain it.
Okay.
Each creature in a line. So I need Amran, Irene, and Echo, as you're in a line, to make a dex saving throw. The DC is 13.
Okay.
Safe.
Okay, that's. I got even odds on this. Lightning bolt.
Yep. Roll initiative.
Okay.
See. Yep, that's everyone. Oof. Struck by a sudden bout of tiredness, that's odd. Anyway. So, Echo.
Not everyone. Okay, there we are. Oh, not good.
Echo. It is your turn.
I am going to. Sorry. Alright, I got it. I'm gonna look over to this group right over here and simply cast Shatter.
Alrighty.
There we go. Cast it as a level 3.
Okay. So, yeah, that's a 16. So, one of them succeeds, the other two take 23. Okay. So, half of 23 is 11. Okay. Side, your turn.
I am going to move up 20 feet.
Okay. Irene.
I move here and I hold my guard up for first, since I'm basically close combat.
Oh, and don't forget you can issue commands to the beast that you've dominated. That there's no action required.
So, did I dominate the plesiosaur?
Yeah.
You dominated all 4 of them.
Alright, I send the plesiosaurs to attack the sea hags. The 2 on the right attack here, and the 2 on the left attack here.
Alrighty. So, it's their turn next. They're going to go up and, a little closer. They're going to do 2 bite attacks. So 1, 2, and the sea hags have an AC of, so both miss. And the sea hags are then going to, yeah, they'll use their claws. 1, 2, 3. And the plesiosaur have an AC of 13. So one of them hits, and that guy takes 9 slashing damage, and he makes a wisdom saving throw. And an 18 will definitely pass, so he is no longer dominated.
Rats.
And I'll mark the ones that are dominated. Okay, so they're going to go and attack these ones over here. And let's see. Fight. So both hits. That's a 17 and an 11. Minus 17. Minus 11. The sea hags are going to come together and cast another lightning bolt, and yeah, they'll where will they cast it? Yeah, they can't really get anyone in a line, so they'll cast it so it goes through both Plesiosaur and hits Irene. So that's a dex save.
Alright.
And the Plesiosaur make dex saves, so that's 1, 2. And the DC is 13, isn't it? Yep, 13. So only one fails. 8d6. And you take half that on a success, so you take half of 25. So you take 12. So both Plesiosaur then make a wisdom save. A 7 and a 14. Does a 14 pass?
It's a DC of 15.
Okay, so they do not pass. So one takes 25 and one takes 12. Okay. Lorenzo, it is your turn.
All right. Okay. Current most thing to probably do now is to well, this one isn't dominated anymore, so I am straight on up here, and I am engaging the plesiosaur that's not dominated. Let's see. All right. Here's my first attack.
Hits.
Second attack.
Hits. Okay, 27.
And, all right, and hang on, hold on for a minute. Just need to quickly check because, as you can, when you hit a creature with a melee weapon, an attack.
Yes, you can use your bonus as punching attack.
Yeah, I'm aware. Where I'm just checking what I can do with it because
Stunning
I got all
strike?
this key. I was actually thinking. What's it called? Oh yeah, actually, flurry of blows. Flurry of blows.
All right, roll it.
So yeah, 1 key point. All right, here goes. 1, 2.
Both hit. Takes another 20 damage. Ah, damn.
48 damage is your opening round. Not bad.
All right, and that's my turn.
Level 10, you guys do a lot of damage.
This is
Alright.
what you expect.
Well, that's why I needed this practice.
All right, let's go.
Run.
All right, so, the first thing Amran's gonna do is cast haste on Irene.
Alrighty.
Now, haste has a lot of fun effects. It doubles your movement speed. It adds a +2 bonus to armor class, so your armor class is now 18. It gives you advantage on dexterity saving throws, and it gives you an additional attack.
Sweet. And I have extra attack too.
It doesn't stack with extra attacks, so basically, right now you have 3 attacks instead of 2.
All right.
And then I can't really do anything with my movement action. Can't really do anything with my movement action, so for now I'm just gonna swim straight. So now I'm just gonna have Castar, I the killer whale. I'll just carry me, say, 50 feet straight up.
Alrighty.
So, basically on this battlefield I'm in the same spot, but I am 50 feet up.
This
above
map
the-
is vertical. As in,
Oh,
just move
it's,
your token 50 feet up. It's 2D vertically, not horizontally. It's
Well,
up, down, east,
how do we-
west.
How do we kill the y-axis then?
It doesn't exist.
Hey,
It's
question.
up, down, east, west.
Only the x and z axis, huh?
This is just to make things easier because it's going to be a lot of vertical combats.
We are limited by the technology of our time.
Yeah, so just move your token 50 feet up.
Yeah.
Alright, Echo, it is your turn.
Echo is going to sorry, I'm gonna cast Shatter again at level 2 on the same guys.
Alrighty. So that'll hit the plesiosaur too.
I guess I said it, so it's gonna be doing.
Alrighty. So that's a dex save, yes?
We cast at level 2. Constitution save.
Oh, con save, okay. Con. So that's a fail, That's not that one. Sea hag, con. So only one succeeds, and that means half damage, yes? Does that mean half damage?
No, it means 7 damage.
No, a successful save is half damage for shatter.
Is it?
Okay, so she takes 7.
Yeah. Unless it's a cantrip, it's generally half damage.
Alright, so one of the hags is dead. And the other one is still alive. The plesiosaur are both fine. And they will make a wisdom saving throw of 15 DC. And they both succeed. They are no longer
Hang on.
dominated.
Does that matter? Oh, never mind. You already said it. They succeeded, so never mind.
Yep, a 21 and an 18.
That's fine. I had bardic inspiration to say that.
Okay, you can still give bardic inspiration. Alright.
No, as in like it affects other creatures, not my allies. That's why I need to know that.
Alright.
But go ahead.
So, Irene, it is your turn.
Alright, so I'm trying to decide if I should use my trident to fish command again, or if I should just swim over here and have at the one that's not. What was that?
Nothing, we're waiting on you.
Alright, I'm going to swim over here. And is it possible to use my bonus action to cast the trident spell?
I believe that's an action.
Yeah, that is an action.
Crud, I really gotta learn how to figure out how these bonus actions work.
If he done it as bonus action, the spell or ability will explicitly say so.
Exactly.
Alright,
If it says it's a bonus action, it's a bonus action.
Alright, so I am going to attack this plesiosaur with my trident.
Okay? That is
And-
going to hit.
And that's
Okay.
12.
Top or bottom?
Bottom?
Okay, that one's dead then.
The one that-
Yeah, that's the one I'm aiming for.
Yep, no, you killed it.
You have 2
Alright,
more attacks if
so-
you want to get the hags.
Alright, so since I can't move anymore, I'll just hold an action, and I'm gonna hold what am I? Can I hold my parry maneuver?
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm gonna hold my parry maneuver.
Okay. You're holding
So
your...
You don't have to hold that. You can just take it as a reaction.
Yeah.
Oh. I have two.
You could use
that
the
are-
dodge action.
No, I just have 2 that are similar. Riposte and parry.
Yes.
Okay, so you're, Alright, it's the Sea Hag's turn. The Sea Hags over here are going to shift forward. And, actually, you know what, they'll stay there and, they are going to cast... Yeah, these guys haven't done Lightning Bolt yet. They're going to cast Lightning Bolt. And how they're going to do it is they're going to move up 1 little bit, up 2 little bits. And then we've got this nice little line right down here through Irene. And through the Plesiosaur.
Sorry, guys, I am well out of range for a counterspell.
So, I need you to make a dex save. And it's...
Irene, you have advantage because of haste.
So, 33 on a fail and 16 on a success.
Does Lorenzo have to make a roll too, or is it just strictly the plesiosaur and Irene?
It's a 5 feet wide line, so you don't have to.
Okay, so I'm good.
Diagonal. So the plesiosaur makes a dex save, and they succeed, so they take 16. They then make a wisdom save, and they fail.
Alright,
So-
Irene, now your dex save. Remember, you have advantage.
They just said be right back, so I'll just roll for them to keep things moving. So dex save, they have advantage, so 14. A 14 does beat their 13. So she takes half. So that's minus 16. Right there. Okay. Lorenzo, it is your... No, wait. I've still got the other side. The two sea hags are going to... They're going to attack the plesiosaur because they don't know they've not gone... they're going to use Death Gaze on the plesiosaur. And so that's wisdom save, and one of them fails and immediately drops to 0 hit points. Okay. And I'll just give it an X. The other one succeeds, and the other one is now angry and is going to bite at them. So a 22 will hit, and yeah, that's another one dead. You then also see another group come. And they spent all their turn getting here, so it is Lorenzo's turn.
Alright, those hags are a real problem. So I am moving up here. And I am going to be attacking this one right here.
Alrighty.
Alright, here goes. 1, 2.
Both hit. Sorry about
Alright.
that. I got
Rolling
stuck in
damage
my
on that.
throat.
Rolling damage on those two right quick, and
Okay. 21.
and I am going to expend another key point, and I am going to use Flurry of Blows.
Okay.
So here we go. 1, 2,
Both hit.
bang, bang.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Amron, it is your turn.
Okay. Thought we had. So I thought I knew what I was gonna do, but then at the arrival of this new group complicates things.
You got it. Just adapt and go for it.
I know. Should I? You know what? Yes, I think I'm going to do it now. Now let me just make some quick measurements here.
Boo-da-boo-da-boo. So,
Okay, so I had. Okay, so I'm gonna have. Okay, this is probably gonna eat up most of my movement, but I'm gonna have I'm gonna have Castire bring me down to this spot,
yep.
and then let me just double check the measurements. I'm pretty sure.
Kinda
she
cold?
kept- What?
Kinda cold?
Cone of cold.
Alright, roll it.
Yeah. Alright, so.
Actually, nearly got hit with that earlier.
Yeah, let me switch
Actually,
to
let
my
me just, yeah, you're within 60 feet.
Yeah, that's why I had cast Iron Move.
Yeah, they're
Like,
gonna
who-
cast Counterspell.
Can I counterspell the counterspell?
I will allow it because it's hilarious. But-
It's a traditional tactic, is what it is.
But you gotta cast it at a higher level to counter their Counterspell. And they also have to make an Arcana.
No.
You know what? I'm gonna cast it. Okay, Aura. You know what? I'll just cast it at the regular level, and make the check.
Wait, who's
Okay.
making the check though?
Okay, so it's an Arcana check, no?
Yeah, I'm just. They also have to make the check to see if they can counterspell your first spell. I think it's Intelligence, isn't it?
It's whatever the spellcasting modifier is.
Oh, okay.
Wait, actually, no. Is it? Wait. So they're casting it at level 3?
Yeah.
Okay, then screw that. I'm just gonna cast it regularly.
I think the DC is.
No.
Oh, it's
Counterspell
Crystal.
level- If it's level 3 and below, I don't have to make the check.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that's one counter spell used up. That's all my level 3 spell slots gone now, and one cone of cold.
All right, roll it.
Okay.
I know it's not rules as written. I know it's not rules as written, but it's funny. Let's be honest.
It's a very old 5th edition debate.
So, con. Alright. So, half
Now-
damage on a successful save. Okay, so 2 hags. Okay, so 17.
Yeah. Now this is a very important question. Does it freeze the water?
That is a question. Because, I
It's
mean,
one-
that's a lot of water.
Yeah, but it's also a lot of cold.
Yes, but that's also a lot of water.
Because if it does, it's not going to matter much if they made the save.
You know what? Roll me 1d20.
Moment of truth. 9. I'm guessing that means it's a no.
Nada.
9.
Oh boy.
Echo! It is your turn.
Echo is gonna swim a little bit down here.
Yep.
That's 30 feet of movement. That's annoying. Okay. Wait a minute. Uncast
Actually-
Shatter.
That is a good point, Jen. I'll have to remember that, because, yeah, I should have had Lorenzo make a roll because, you know, lightning and water, but continue for now.
Okay, I'm going to cast Shatter at this point of origin.
Alrighty. So, yeah. That's a con save, is it?
Yep.
Okay. So that's a fail. And then the Sea Hag is going to make a con save. And that's a success. So 16 divided by 2. So she takes 8. And the Plesiosaur takes 16. Anything else?
I'll go ahead and give Irene Inspired.
Alrighty. Irene, you have a point of inspiration. You can use that to add 1d8 to, or is it 1d10 now?
It's a D10 now,
1d10 to any roll of your choosing.
including damage rolls, I believe.
As long as it's not a saving roll, like a
It is a
DC.
saving
No, as in she can't use it to add it to any spells that do a saving throw.
Oh.
TLDR, you can add it to any attack roll.
And
Irene!
ability check. And saving throw.
Irene.
Alright, I'm gonna swim over here, and funny you gave me that inspiration because I'm planning on attacking the this sea hag, and I am going to use the maneuver precision attack,
Alright.
which means I have to add one of my superiority dice to my attack.
Okay. Roll it. Roll. Do you really need... You don't need the superiority dice with the 27.
I said to the attack.
Oh, are you sure?
Yeah, it says
Yeah.
so right there.
Yeah, but that's added in. Anyway, she's dead.
Alright. And again, I'm gonna hold my attack until my next turn.
Okay. It's the Sea Hag's turn. They are going to... This one's going to move here and cast a Death Glare. Let me just make their rolls no whisper. Let's see. Never whisper rolls. Ba-da-ba-da-ba.
Doesn't Death Glare only work on creatures that are frightened?
Oh,
Yeah.
you're right. I'm sorry. I did not. I was thinking of the horrific appearance. I'm sorry. This.
Within 30 feet of the hag can see the hag's true form and must make a DC 11 Wisdom saving throw. Alright, well, I'll make that roll for you. I'll make that roll for you right now, just to determine this. It's a wisdom.
Bite.
Wisdom, alright.
Miss.
Here we go.
Claw.
Yeah, Lorenzo's not terrified.
Okay, so they all missed. The Sea Hag and the Plesiosaur are still going to go at it. It's become a grudge match. Plesiosaur misses. The Sea Hag hits with a 19 and does 12 slashing damage. These guys, so let's see, the Plesiosaur can swim 40, so they are going to move 30, 40, 40, and the Sea Hags can move 40 as well, so they're just going to move, they're going to move, let's see, yeah, they'll move over here. And then they're going to cast another lightning spell so that it hits the Plesiosaur and Echo and Amron. So Dex save DC 13 or you take 8d8.
About that.
Alright, counter spell. So their spell fizzles out. And they look really pissed.
Oh, let me do that, because I'm out of 3rd level spell slots, and I need my 4th level slot for other
Oh.
stuff.
Yes, but Echo did it.
Yeah. That's why, like I said, I'm glad you did that.
Alright, so their spell fizzles out. The Plesiosaur are going to bite at Amron. And you can't counterspell that. There's a
No.
14 hit.
Which casts shield.
Okay. So
So my armor class goes up to 21.
alright, so 14 does not hit.
Nope.
And that's their turn. Lorenzo.
Alright, I'm taking a strike at this woman right here.
Got 7 people watching.
Wow.
Eh,
a lot of
not
people.
bad. Alright, here's the first attack. Oh, fuck.
Okay.
Okay, got a little gallivant there, so tell me what I do.
Okay.
How badly do I?
So you bring your staff around and you swing and you feel the strength of the swing. You feel this is really going to hit. You're going to hit something with this. Roll me another. You rolled me a second attack. Do you mind if I use that?
Go for it.
Irene.
Oh
Can
no.
I just call you Irene, please? I'm just shortening your name, okay?
Fine.
Does a 12 meet your AC?
No, it does not.
Okay. So you swing around Lorenzo, and Irene sees it coming, and her head ducks back, and she's like, "Hey, watch it!" As you spin around in a circle, and you didn't hit anything.
Sad day.
I hold my trident to try and block it. To try and block the quarterstaff.
All right. Well, that did. Well, I'll just say that's probably my action, considering that was my two. Well, I'll say that's my action.
Roll
considering
another
that was my
attack, because I use that second roll for the nat 1.
Okay. Well, here's my.
Yeah, that'll hit.
All right. Boom.
14.
And here's what I'm gonna do. Another key point for flurry of blows.
All right, roll it.
2.
Hit. -9 and -8. Okay, Amran, it is your turn.
Okay, Grisura, I'm sorry to
Irene.
say it. Sorry, Irene. I'm sorry to say it, but you may have lost haste privileges. Because I need my concentration for something else now.
You are now stunned for a round.
Oh.
We got the. Lorenzo's there. He'll be fine.
When haste wears off, you're stunned for a round.
Yeah, because I'm going to use control water. Okay,
Lord.
so. And yeah, it's a very, very extensive spell. But okay, I'm going to use it to push. Let's see. This is a 100-foot cube, so I might need a moment to draw this. Okay.
Are you sure it's a 100-foot cube? Oh, yep, you're right.
Got the 100-foot cube. Let's see. Okay, to there. So it'll easily cover all these guys, and basically, I'm gonna have the water utter flow or in this area flow directly away from me.
Okay.
So I'm gonna just.
So that's a strength saving throw? When a creature enters the vortex for the first time.
It's not. Well, yeah, this isn't a vortex. It's a current. I'm not sure. This is.
I'm just gonna do a strength save, cause
Okay, I'm just looking because I'm not sure exactly how fast the water was gonna flow, but fast enough to carry them away from me on this turn.
What's your spell save DC?
17.
Okay, so the 1 plus your sword is knocked back. How far does it knock back?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Let me look back up.
Let's just make it.
10
Let's
feet.
just have it.
10 feet.
No, hold on. There's actually a wave function we can have. There's a wave function. Carried with it to the other side, so the full 100 feet.
Oh, okay. Oop.
Yeah, so let's just. Yeah, it's the same, but let's just make it a constant current.
So
it's a proper wave.
2 succeed, 1 fails, and yeah, that's everything. The other succeeded.
Well, that's better than nothing. And then I'm going to take this opportunity to retreat.
Okay. You are not taking the disengage action?
I do not take the disengage action. And by the way,
by the way, I can save my shield until after something already hits me. So
Does
I'm
the
gonna
17 hit?
It normally would, but I cast shield.
Alright. You make it out. Echo.
I am piling on my arcane ward. If something does start to hit me, it might take a while to actually kill me.
Echo.
And they have to. By the way, they have to repeat the save at the start of their every turn for
Okay.
the control water.
Okay. Echo.
I'll cast Dissonant Whispers on this guy.
Alrighty. Roll it, and I shall roll a save. Is it a wisdom or is it just damage?
It's a wisdom. I know it's not a wisdom. It's a it's a wisdom saving throw, and you gotta beat a 16.
Alright, so one succeeded. The other takes the full damage.
It's
and...
only one guy.
Oh, okay. In that case,
Yeah.
plus 9.
And he has to use and whoever he did it to, wait, did they say succeed or fail?
They succeeded. He got a 20.
Okay, so he's not affected by the additional thing then.
I don't even know if you got to cap damage on that. I think. No, they took the full damage regardless.
Oh, do they? Okay.
Yeah.
So-
The wisdom save was just for the movement.
Alright. Irene. You are stunned.
Dang it.
Sorry.
That's the downside to haste. You get an extra attack, but when it wears off, you're stunned for a round.
I never even used my extra attack.
I know.
Yeah, I noticed you weren't using it. That's ultimately what made me decide to throw out the control water instead.
Lorenzo, I'm
Okay.
counting on you to cover me.
Alright.
Try.
What's your soul
Just
make?
don't-
Strength.
You've got Lorenzo to cover you, and he's been kicking ass.
They fail, they get sent back. Sea Hag, strength.
Ooh.
Oh, they succeed.
They're strong.
Okay, this one is sent to fly back. They are then all going to move out of the water and around it. So they go this way, and that's 20 feet, I believe, and then they can move another 20 feet. These two are going to move 40, and he's going to use the dashed action to move another 40. These two are going to move 30, and so they'll move another 10, and Echo, I need you to make a wisdom save DC 11 or you are frightened for 1 minute.
Aw, can't you drink my potion? Should've done that earlier. I don't think it matters.
Roll your
Okay.
wisdom save.
If your wisdom's decent, then you should be fine. Or not.
You are frightened. You cannot move closer to them.
Okay.
So,
Don't forget you can repeat the save. You can repeat the save on your turn.
the other Sea Hag is then going to use Death Glare.
That's an ability, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
DC
Okay.
11 wisdom saving throw. Second time. Okay, so you are not dropped to 0 hit points. And that is their turn. Lorenzo.
Whew. All right. Been spending my key points quite a bit here. Yeah, but I should ease up on that a little bit. So, what I'm going to do is I'm continuing my assault on this woman. So, here's attack 1, attack 2.
Both hit.
All right, 1, 2,
She's
and
dead.
she's dead, eh?
Yep.
All right, I'm zipping up over here, and I'm using my bonus action to. Well, actually, when hang on, I need to quickly check the martial arts thing. Dexterity, you can use roll DC. Yeah, one dice changes. When you use an attack action with an unarmed strike, a monk weapon on your turn, you can make one unarmed strike. Yep. I've already made my attack, so I can use my bonus action to attack this one.
You can, yes. You get one unarmed strike.
About that.
Okay, you get 2.
Alright. 1. Duh.
Good thing you can't drop your weapon when it's a fist. Second one does hit though.
Alright. That's what she gets.
Okay.
That's what she gets.
Alright, and that's my turn.
Amran.
Okay, the control water, I think, has served its purpose at this point. So I'm going to drop that. And I'm going to cast Storm Sphere next, which is another area of effect sustain spell, because Amran has a lot of...
Alrighty.
Let's see, the radius isn't quite as big this time. Let me find the thing. Okay, it's a 20-foot radius sphere, so fireball size.
Alright.
It's like the best way I can describe it is it's Hunger of Hadar some extra bits.
Alright. Roll it.
It's okay. So, when I cast it, they need to make a strength. Hold on. It's no. Hold on. I'm not done. And yeah, it's a strength saving throw or take 2d6 bludgeoning damage. The spell's area is difficult terrain.
Okay.
And until the spell, okay, they have disadvantage within this. Okay, that's not important. And from now on my turn, I can use a bonus action to do to roll an attack roll on a target within the sphere.
Okay.
I'm gonna
But
do
that's
that.
no, that's next turns.
I'm gonna use cutting words to lower the ability of the first one down by 1d10.
Wait, is it? One moment.
They have
No, it doesn't say next turn. A bonus action on each of my turns.
Are you sure it says it doesn't say on each of your subsequent turns?
It says on each of my turns. It does not say I have to wait until the next turn to
All
start
right.
doing it.
You may do so then.
Yeah. So it's going to be on. I don't think either of them's taking damage, but we'll go for the one. We'll go for that one.
Okay. What is your rolls?
One moment. It is an attack roll. One of the few attack rolls this character has to make.
That hits.
And
Okay.
it does a lot of damage.
Okay. And what
And that
about the strength saves? You didn't tell me what your DC is.
The strength save DC is 17.
Okay.
Again, I'm using cutting words to lower the one tag that has 17 rolled.
I know. You need to roll for that, don't you?
Okay. 1d10.
Don't think it's gonna matter.
Yeah, it could be a 1. It was still
Alright.
enough.
What damage do they take?
They take 2d6 bludgeoning damage.
Roll it.
Actually, I don't have a thing for that, so I'll have it manually.
Okay.
Nice.
So one of them's down, the other's still alive.
Yeah. And okay, can I move the sphere is the question. I'd like it if that were the case, but if not, oh well.
If it doesn't say it, you probably can't. Echo.
Yeah, I know, that's why I'm checking to see if it says it.
Echo is
like move on to someone else's turn. This is my turn's over.
I just
Okay,
did.
so I'm frightened, right?
You are. You cannot
Yeah,
move
you're
closer.
frightened.
Okay, can I use my turn to use my potion of remove fear?
You may.
That's an action, right?
I believe frighten doesn't allow. Frighten just makes your attacks at disadvantage, but I think drinking a potion is a bonus action.
Okay. I'm gonna drink that potion I have made.
All right,
and-
you are no longer frightened.
Your remains there for the duration. Okay, yeah, I can.
Okay. And I will.
Okay, but 1 4th level. Actually, no, 2 4th level spell slots down.
Move down 30 feet.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure these fish things are enemies now, so.
Alright.
I'm going to use my whisper attack on this guy again.
Okay. Roll it.
Can I make a wisdom save throw?
They succeeded with a 20.
Ah, okay. Again.
Alright. Irene, you're now able to make a move.
Alright. I am going to move here and attack.
You will
this
take an attack of
sea-
opportunity on the plesiosaur that's still alive.
Isn't
But
it
wait,
dominated?
isn't he charmed? Or something like that? Yeah, isn't he still, since he has the heart there, isn't he still under the effect of...
You're right. Continue.
Alright, so I'm gonna move here, and I'm gonna attack this witch.
Alright, roll it.
And I also have extra attacks, so that's 2 attacks.
Roll it. That hits.
Alright. 5.
That hits.
Nat 20.
By the way, you have the great weapon fighting style, right?
Yeah.
Then you can re-roll that first one.
Okay.
I'd rather not.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, you bring your trident down and you stab it right into her head. You pull it out and you can see the brain on there dripping out of her head, but she's still hanging on.
Why won't you just die already?
She is then going to claw at you. 18?
Since I don't have haste anymore,
It would have
that
been.
does hit.
Okay, hold on. Let me check something. I think you need to be within range, but let me just check just to be sure.
Yeah.
Well, while you do that, I'm going
You
to...
gotta- yeah. Okay. Yeah. You got to be 30. Me. Sorry.
Alright, the plesiosaur misses the hag. This guy is going to move 20 feet. This guy is going to move 40 feet. These guys are going to move 40 feet. And this lady is going to move 35 feet.
That sphere is difficult terrain.
Ah, yes, you're right. So she's going to move 20 feet.
Oh, and she takes the bludgeoning damage again at the beginning of her turn.
Alright, she's dead. Alright. So the plesiosaur is going to bite Neku. And a 9 is a miss. Lorenzo.
Alright. If she's still hanging on, I don't need to use my key for that. So
Just slap her silly.
pretty much that's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, quarterstaff attack 1,
Hits.
quarterstaff 2,
Hits.
boom, boom.
She's dead.
Alrighty then. Now, considering that's all done, hang on. Just need to quickly check something. Can I make that? I indeed can. Yeah. Now I am going to. Probably shouldn't be doing this, but I think Irene will be all right. So I am zipping over here next to Echo,
Okay.
and I am let's see. Yeah, that'll be my turn for now.
Okay, Amran.
All right. Okay. Actually, let me double check the range of the spell because I can get very close to those three, but I'd rather not if I have to. Range. What's the range? 60 feet. Okay, I don't get too close to them, so that's good. Okay, so I'm. Okay, so I'm going. Actually, wait. No, I don't need to get close at all. Okay, so I'm going to cast Phantasmal Force on this. On this plesiosaur. He's
Okay.
going. So he needs to roll an Intelligence saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
DC 17. And just have him roll it, and then we'll see what's what. Because I know what I'm going to say, but I don't want to say it if he succeeds it.
He failed.
Okay, he is now firmly convinced that there's a big, tasty looking snack hanging around the neck of this plesiosaur.
Okay.
By the way, he does take damage from the spell, but only if he interacts with the illusion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Echo.
And okay, it's technically a free action, so I'm going to drop the Storm Sphere. It isn't doing anything now.
Echo.
Alrighty, I'm going to try to cast another Whispers on the plate right in front of me.
Alrighty. Okay. Wisdom
Yeah.
save.
It is a Wisdom.
Failed.
Okay, so it must immediately use its reaction to move away from me.
A free action can't be used like that, can it?
No, like he's forced to use his reaction to move and to run away from Echo at his maximum movement speed.
Okay, he moves away 40 feet.
And that provokes
Yeah.
an opportunity.
And this one sees and smells a trail of blood coming from the big chum necklace.
Roll your attack, Echo and Lorenzo.
Alrighty.
I'm not going to use my reaction for that.
Okay, that's hit. Take
Do
7.
you have a conventional means of a physical weapon?
I do.
Irene.
I'm gonna move over here, and I'm gonna use this to drink one of my 2 potions of greater healing.
Okay.
And how much do I get back?
Potion of Greater
2D.
Healing, that's 4d4 plus 4.
Okay, D4 plus
There you go.
4.
You regained 16.
Alright, thanks.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yep.
The sea hags. In fact, everything is just going to move up 40 feet. And this one's going to move 40. This guy's. Does he still have to move away?
No, it's only the reaction. There's no lingering fear effect.
Alright, this guy's going to move forward. This guy's going to try and get at the food around the neck. So, roll your damage.
Alright, yeah, oh, by the way, it does actually hold up to inspection, so, so he, so it only,
I know.
so basically, He can make an intelligence check to try and figure out it's an illusion.
Okay.
Otherwise, he's firmly convinced it's real.
Roll it.
2 psychic damage. Yeah, the damage isn't much.
Yeah, that's a fail. Alright, so that's his turn. This plesiosaur is going to bite at Irene. A 12 will probably miss. This other plesiosaur is going to bite at Echo. Does a 15 hit?
No.
Alright, and that's their turn. Lorenzo.
Alright, I am going to move straight over to the hags here.
Okay.
And I am not disengaging, so opportunity attack.
Okay. Bite. 13 miss.
Yep. He misses. Alright, so.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bear down on this hag.
Okay.
Here's a quarterstaff attack 1,
Hits.
quarterstaff attack 2.
Hits.
Alright, bang. Bang.
No crit.
Yeah, no crit.
Alright.
Now, one last key point. And here goes my 2 unarmored attacks.
Hits. Hits. Okay, she's dead.
Gotta love monks.
And then I move up 5 more feet to just basically, get in range for this next one.
Alright, I'm on.
Okay, so I'm gonna zoom down here into range and then. Okay, do I have any? Do I? Actually, you know what? I'm going to lay down another storm spear. And Lorenzo's got the sea hag covered, I think. So I'm gonna hit the plesiosaurs.
Okay.
Yeah, let's see.
Roll.
Yeah, be here basically. So easy enough for them to get out of.
Alright, roll.
Okay, that's 2d6. And that's 2. One moment. Okay, that's 2d6 bludgeoning. Oh, they have to make the DC 17 straight save, or they take half. By the way.
Strength. They'll
Yeah,
fail.
they all take full 5 damage. And I'm gonna splash. This one, and I believe will have taken the least damage so far, so he's gonna get the Thunderbolt.
Okay. You sure you're able to do that? Isn't that a leveled spell you just cast?
No, this is part of the spell.
Okay.
So.
Roll it. Hits.
Yeah, I don't get the crit though. I dearly wish I did.
Hits.
Because sadly, I must be content with 23 damage instead
It's
of
dead.
40.
Echo.
Echo shall use Shatter again, targeting the other remaining 2 over here.
Okay. That is a con save. And they both fail. So they both take...
24.
Okay. Yeah, they're both dead.
Okay. And I will... actually, that's it. I'm just gonna do nothing else.
Alright, Irene.
Well, first I'm gonna order the plesiosaur that I still have charmed to try and eat this sea egg.
Okay.
Yeah. Is this square still activated since the 3 are dead?
Yes, because Vienna hasn't had a turn to dispel it yet.
Okay. Okay, so 25. So I'm gonna move here.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna attack with my trident.
All right.
Here we are.
Okay. That hits.
Remember, you got
And
inspired.
Yeah, I also have extra attack.
Yes. Roll.
Does that hit?
Yes, roll.
So that's
Okay.
20.
Alright, is that your turn?
Aside from ordering the plesiosaur to eat the sea witch, that's it.
Alright, let's see. The plesiosaur is going to move 40 feet, and that's its turn. Because it can't get any closer and attack. I mean, it can dash, but,
Don't want to risk it.
and, yeah, the sea hag is going to, well, at you, I guess, and, 9 damage.
If I may, I'm going to I'm going to use this. Oh, and also this. I have been building up this arcane ward this entire fight,
And
so
I was.
it absorbs the 9 damage.
Radio?
And you caught me as I was about to use riposte.
Lorenzo?
Yeah. I have more ward than you have superiority, guys.
Oh wait, that's when I missed. Never mind.
Yeah.
All right.
You use parry when they.
All right. Well, quick question for the DM. How bad it is this witch looking?
I mean, she's in terms of how much body mass she has left, she's a hand.
Alrighty then.
So she's
Lorenzo, you know what? Just for the show of it, he lets go of his quarterstaff to just let it float in the ocean for a moment, cracks his knuckles, and just bears down on the witch.
Alright. So just give me the rolls, but you only need 6 damage, so
Yeah, he's basically literally beating the ever-loving shit out of her.
so
Yeah,
just
this-
give me the rolls just in case, but yeah.
Yeah,
It's
this is only
unlike
gonna be. I'm not gonna waste my flurry of blows on this.
yeah,
1,
yeah.
2, 3.
Yep, she's dead. So, you all watch as Lorenzo comes forward, and for a brief moment there's a wild light to his eyes as he brings his fist up and slams it into her. Her eyes go black, and then he slams again, slams it. Her head cracks, and then a final slam as he punches her head right off her neck.
And after that, he just cries out, "Anyone else?"
Combat is now over.
Okay. So at this point, Amrin has burned through all of his higher level spell slots except for 1 5th level. So he's kind of gasping for air at this point, or water, as it were.
Water.
He's leaning on his killer whale friend and going, "Okay, we're good. We're good."
Yep, more or less. And then like as he does it, like he just taps his staff on the ground. The big pink pearl at the end of it sort of glows, and I just use my pearl of power.
Okay.
So that's
In-
1 3rd level spell slot back.
In the meantime, I swim over to the plesiosaur that's still under my control, and I give it one last command. Return to your pod. Never come back to this place. Then I point my trident out to sea.
The plesiosaur swims away.
I love this trident.
Told
Alright,
you
then.
you'd like it.
So, what do you guys do?
I return to my post around as near Seaville. I make sure the alarms are still active,
They are.
and I also ordered some takeout because we have been fighting, have been standing guard all day.
So,
Do
the
they
question
have
for you all:
takeout?
do you take a short rest or do you take a long rest? And if you do, who's on watch?
I say take a long rest, and I say Mr.
Uh,
Monk should be.
Or here's a thought: short rest and actually keep doing the job we were told to do.
But don't you want to recover your spells?
True.
Well, hang on. Question for the DM, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Can one of us take a short rest and the rest take a long rest?
You can, but you would be on patrol by yourself while they all rested.
I'm gonna quickly just renew the telepathic bond. If
Okay.
anything happens, just yell. So
Right.
I'm gonna. Okay, and then I immediately, on the spot, like short rest is more than just sleep. So I'm gonna immediately begin the trance, wake me up when the takeout arrives, and I'm going to preemptively use all my short rest as recovery options just in case.
Okay.
So now I get a 5th level spell slot back.
Alrighty.
But yeah, Lorenzo is taking the short rest option to recover his key.
Alright. Allah?
Echo will be on patrol, watching out, and taking turns with Lorenzo whenever he needs to.
Okay. Rizuru?
Irene,
Rizuru?
I'm going to take a long rest to recover the power within my trident and restore some health.
Alright. So those of you who are standing guard, I need you to roll perception checks.
Okay, yeah, I guess I'll just. I'm trancing right now, so I guess I'll just rely on my passive perception.
Yep. I'll roll perception.
Yeah, my passive perception is 15.
Mine's 18. But yeah.
Okay. So you guys are pretty certain of you're looking around, but partway through their long rest, you do see 2 giant sea hydras appear.
Oh
Yeah,
dear.
Lorenzo immediately mentally screams in everyone's ear, "Get out here now!"
Yeah, and then I imagine the very confused, probably now traumatized takeout delivery guy is here too.
Yeah, he's just like holding the tag on. He's like, take out
Just drop it
food.
and run.
Irene practically has a heart attack with that scream.
You all hear 10 separate roars reverberating through the water.
Okay, I'm
What?
not gonna have a lot to work with soon.
They all look at you. And then... let me just start. Because, let me just see if I can get her. If not, I'll take over, but, 1 second. I gotta get, yeah, okay. They're coming back, just give me a second. I had to, get something back. Okay.
They're attracted by the dead. They're attracted by the smell of dead hags, aren't they?
I thought,
Give me a second,
I thought-
I'm...
I thought the
Ninja,
sharks would have.
if you're listening, can you come in, please? Thank you.
I thought the sharks would have taken care of those sea hags.
So, just give me a little second while we wait for Ninja to get in. Yeah. I was hoping she'd be in before this, but she wasn't, so, yeah. Give her a
But yeah,
second to get her headphones on.
Well, while we're waiting, actually, quick question for you, Wedwood.
Yeah.
What kind of takeout did Amran order?
I'd like to think it was the fantasy equivalent of Chinese.
It was
okay.
fish and chips. I'm sorry, fries.
Thank you.
Like
yeah.
it's in an anti-water bubble to ensure that it stays hot and crispy.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
was-
potatoes would be soggy.
That's kind of a shame. I was hoping it would have been pizza, so like, as like they're staring down these hydras, Lorenzo could just open up the box and just take a slice as he's fighting.
I mean, you can still do that. Like
You're protecting the city. They bring you all the food, all the foods.
But yeah, I'm just.
Ahmed is frantically starting to wolf down on his lunch because he knows he's probably not going to have a chance to eat it later.
So, you see Rura, there you are.
Hello,
Yay.
sorry.
I was wondering when you'd get in. Okay,
My phone was dead. I had to charge it.
it's fine. Are you ready?
You see Rura, there you are. Okay, there we go.
Echo. That's
I know.
awkward. Oh, okay. So, have you muted the stream yet?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Because it's kind of awkward hearing your own voice. So,
Like,
you will watch as a singular sea hag hovers between the two hydras, chains clutched in her hands. The hydras are snapping and snarling. Rura, take it away.
oh lordy, put me on the spot here. Do I have to real quick? Do I have to get on roll 20, or am I good just like this?
I get onto roll 20, but you can start and just get onto roll 20 when after you've done your little opening.
Okay. Oh dear, I'm not good at improv, but let me try.
Practice.
Okay. Okay, so she kind of gives this like big old wide grin and like holds the chains up like, hello there.
Are you here on? What are you, a tourist?
Me, a tourist? My
Did
pretties
I-
were drawn by the smell of battle and blood.
Well, you can have it. Just don't break anything in the city, and you'll be fine.
Uh-oh, I didn't hear anything. Hello? Marco?
I mean, if you want the monster corpses, you can have them. Just don't break anything in the city, and you'll be fine.
Rura, you can sense
Marco?
it. Mark, hello? Hello? Hello?
One sec, guys, I can't hear nothing. I'll be right back.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
She'll be back in a minute.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Goodbye.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
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 Wait.
Okay, so,
Can you hear us?
Behave! Marco!
hello?
Hello.
Hello.
There, now I can hear. I'm sorry. My
Yeah,
internet
so,
is lagging
like
again.
you said, you could smell all the blood, right?
Yeah. Okay,
Well,
now I can hear.
TLDR, they were saying you could have the bodies, just don't touch the city. Now, Rura?
Yep.
I mean, the sea hag. You can sense it. Their precious little god isn't in the city. They're defenseless.
Oh crap.
So they are the guards for the city then?
Yep. These four thin sea folk.
So you are the only thing standing between me and the city?
Well, I mean, there's plenty of town guards too. I imagine you'd have to deal with them. Wait, look, are you here as a tourist or not?
I highly doubt it.
Why be a tourist when I can take what I want?
Why take what you want when people don't like you in the end?
I don't need people
Yeah.
to like me. I only need things. And to feed my
Yeah.
pretties.
The Hydra give loud roars.
And they are very hungry.
All right, let's get this over with. And I snap my fingers and cast Conjure Elemental.
Alright, before you do that, we're rolling initiative.
All right.
Dang it. I can't. I'm trying to get on roll 20, but I'm having
It's
lag,
great.
so I cannot.
I'll roll
It'll-
for you.
Great dexterity roll.
Okie dokie.
I also need to make the hack sheet available to you.
Ah, damn.
Ooh.
Sorry, I forgot to click on my token.
Okay, C-Hag is available to you, and some reason that's not in there. So let me bring it up to All right, it's under one shot.
Going.
Nourish.
Going.
No rush.
Oh.
Take your time, Brewer.
Oh, actually, DM, if you could please add my initiative. I accidentally didn't select my token.
All right, Lorenzo.
Where's the heck is one shot?
Top. Very top.
Oh, hello. I'm an idiot. There it is.
Okay. So, everyone ready?
I am.
Yep.
You will watch as the Sea Hag drops the chains. Lorenzo.
Feast.
Oof. This is a tough spot to be in, especially for a monk.
I could have taken hold monster. I didn't.
Oh boy. You know what? I'm playing it safe. I am keeping within distance of everyone. I am moving 20 feet here. And I am going to use... No, actually, you know what? Forget that. Forget the bonus action thing. I'm keeping my key points, and I am taking the dodge action, waiting to see for what happens.
Alrighty.
Oh, wait, hold on. Actually, no, yeah, that wouldn't matter.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm taking the dodge action, so that's my turn.
Alright. Echo.
Echo.
Echo is going to immediately polymorph this Hydra right here.
Alright, so that's a wisdom save. DC is what?
Should be 16.
Okay. That's a 6, so what do you polymorph it into?
A very small fish.
Okay. So that Hydra is now polymorphed. Rura, your precious Hydra, it's become a fish.
Feed it!
What have you done?
You should feed it to your other Hydra. Winks.
You think a god would leave
How
leave a
dare
bunch of you think a god would leave weaklings to defend his city?
You've turned my Fluffy into a fish. How could you?
He was already a fish, sort of.
I'm wrong.
They are underwater dragons. How dare you?
Whatever. And I snap my fingers and cast Conjure Elemental. It's gonna be a water elemental.
Okay.
Go right behind her.
Alright, let me grab it for you.
Yeah. Now, okay, so a being made of purely out of water would be basically invisible under the sea, right?
I'd agree with that.
Yeah. So basically hidden.
Fair enough.
All right. So So he gets advantage on all attacks. Anyone attacking him gets disadvantage.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah. Can you give me control of it real fast?
Okay.
No.
Yeah. And as with all summoning spells, he goes right after me.
I'm run.
Excuse me.
Okay. You
Thank
have
you.
control?
Okay, and my good friend here is going to. One moment.
Who's there?
There. Okay. I had the sheet open before. Okay, and I'm gonna make. Which one should I do? I'm just gonna do a slam attack because I'm just gonna do 2 slam attacks because there's no advantage over the well. because like the whelm has no real advantage to a thing that can breathe water. Okay, so okay, slam.
Okay, give me a second.
Yeah,
Okay.
I take it that.
I was making it so your rolls aren't whispered. Okay, 23 will hit.
Okay, it's a 21, but okay, and slam.
Okay.
Ah! Why hit me?
You turn around, like you see the water kind of moving around you, but that's it. Does an 18 hit?
Yep. 19.
19. So that's 30 damage with a
How
shot.
dare you?
Okay. So now, quick question: is she maintaining any kind of concentration spell to keep these hydras under control?
Nope.
Okay, because if she were, she'd have to be rolling concentration checks now.
Okay.
He said no.
Irene,
Oh, I cut myself. Okay then.
you're right.
And I'm gonna stay where I am,
Okay.
behind
Irene.
enemy fields where my arcane ward can affect them.
Okay. Irene.
I move over here and I hold my action.
Okay. What are you holding and what's the trigger?
I'm holding a simple stab attack
Or
from my
some.
training.
Okay. For if something gets in range. Alright.
Yeah.
It's your turn. Rura,
Buddy.
what do you order your hydras to do and what do you do?
Well, one's technically a small fish, but alright, so she just looks really upset at being hurt and probably bleeding a little bit too. She just goes, "Go, Fluffy! Kill them, devour them!" And she orders it to go attack the mermaid.
Alright. So the hydra will swim over.
I thought Fluffy was the one that's polymorphed into a fish.
They're both
Right,
called
I know.
Fluffy.
Fluffy 1 and Fluffy 2.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. The other hydra is going to come up and try and tackle the water elemental.
I mean, it could tell. I mean, how could it even tell that the water elemental's there?
No, it's an attack with disadvantage.
Oh boy.
Let me see. The 14 would hit.
I haven't
three
rolled
would not.
disadvantage yet. Give me a second. Okay? So yeah, that's a miss. Alright.
And the Hydra got into my vicinity while I was holding the moves. I get to attack.
I was going to get to that. You guys gotta let me finish.
Okay.
Eagerness, patience.
Roll your attack.
Quick.
Okay? 23 will hit. Takes 9 damage. Okay? Now the Hydra goes. It's going to make 5 attacks against you. 1, 2. Hold on a moment.
Wait.
Let her whisper
Okay.
rolls.
My
I
arcane
parry.
ward. My arcane ward will absorb the biggest one.
Calm down, people.
4, 5.
And I also have this.
Yeah, you can reduce the damage on 1.
The
Yeah.
damage hasn't been rolled yet.
You're
Okay, my arcane ward
Guys.
will absorb that.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, only
no
one hit.
parrying yet.
Only- Only one hit. You used your shield to absorb the damage. Okay?
Yeah. It's one react. Like it takes up my
Lorenzo.
reaction.
All right. Since he's within range, here we go. Same as always. 2 chord staff attacks. 1, 2.
It's
All right. 1, 2. Now I am taking 1 key point, and here we go. 2 unarmed monk strikes. 1, 2.
Both hit. Okay.
And that's my turn.
So, you hit a head, and he watches it goes limp and begins to gently sway with the current. It now has 4 hits.
Oh lord.
No, Fluffy!
1
Okay.
down, 4 to go.
You monsters!
How long do you guys have, by the way?
Oh, I can keep going.
I can keep going. I can do this all.
Same here.
Hello?
Okay. Keep going.
Alright.
Okay, I'm gonna cast. Oh, hang on. What's the range of that? Oh, that's really far. Okay. I'm gonna cast Hypnotic Pattern on these two.
If you hit the,
Yeah, if you use that, polymorph will go down.
What it hit doesn't do damage though.
No, but because it's your concentration.
Oh, it's my concentration. Okay. My bad. Disordinate Whispers in this one then. Sorry, I didn't realize that was a thing. Forgot about concentration.
concentration still. Oh, Dissonant Whispers, not here. Okay, roll it.
Okay.
So that's a natural 20.
Yeah.
That should be a wisdom, not constitution.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
But it's a natural 20 anyway. So
Just subtract 5, so that's a 20.
Mm,
Is that your turn?
I'm gonna use cutting words on him too then.
Okay.
Oh wait, he saves no matter what, doesn't he?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna not gonna do anything then.
I'll run.
okay. I can't have the water elemental go first, unfortunately. So, yeah, the water elemental is going to attack.
The water elemental goes after you. What are you doing?
Yeah. Okay. So, I'm going. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move over here. Actually, make it over here. Yeah, that'll. Because I don't want to hit the polymorph fish, and I'm gonna hold my action. Okay, I'm gonna hold a cone of cold until my water elemental moves out of the way.
All right.
My water elemental is going to punch the hag twice and then move out of the way.
It'll take an attack of opportunity. So, a 14.
Well,
Let me speak, please. Let me speak. A 14 will hit. Roll damage. You take 16 bludgeoning damage, so I'll subtract that for you. So, that's a miss.
Okay, so then he moves out of the way, and I use a cone of cold that hits both this Hydra and the hag.
Wait. He takes an attack of opportunity. Rura, roll an attack with disadvantage.
Which is that again?
On the sea hag sheet.
I'm looking.
Claws.
Claws is 2d6. Okay, give me a minute. Did it work?
Well, you have to roll the attack first.
There you
Yeah.
go. I'll just... That's a miss.
Yeah.
Okay, now you can roll the cone of cold.
All right, so it's going to be a cone of cold, which is a very powerful ice attack against both the hag and
Roll
her
it.
remaining. You need to make a DC 17 Constitution saving throw.
Wait.
Okay. So, Rura, just wait a second.
Okie dokie.
Let me deal with the Hydra first. Okay. How do you want to die?
Here, ask the one who's killing me.
Even if you save, it kills you, so how do you want to die? How do you want to die?
Dang.
All I can picture is just them like.
No,
what is it?
Guys.
If I may, Cone of Cold is actually very specific at this on this point. If it kills you, you get frozen solid as a statue.
That's what I was thinking. I was about to ask, how did I die again? By cone of cold. So I'm about to say, basically, you just turned me. I'm just like, and my hands go up in the air, and I'm just frozen like that now.
Okay.
Yeah, like Cone of Cold specifically says that.
So the hag statue gently floats away in the current.
Yeah, and I'm okay. I take it the Hydra didn't die though.
Nope.
But that was 48 damage to him, so it can't have been pleasant.
Irene.
I'm guessing he's
Actually, before you take your turn, thank you so much, Rue, for coming by. I hope you had a little fun. For as long as it lasted.
I know, huh? I'm just sorry I was late. I would have loved to have tried the other hags, but I just got to play one.
Yeah.
Take care, alright?
And I have pet hydras, so.
I thought you'd
Yeah.
enjoy that.
Yep.
Bye
my
bye.
pets. I'll stick around for a little bit, listen in, but yeah, my phone's about to die again, so I'll try to get
Gotcha. I figured you also had to go to bed anyway. So, have a lovely day.
You guys do. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye, Vera.
Alright.
Okay,
Irene.
now that's all my higher level spells gone.
Irene.
All right. I am going to attack with precision strike. With precision attack.
Okay.
So let me one superiority dice to add. I add inspiration.
That would have worn off because you took a short
Yeah.
rest.
Oh,
It's gone now.
Never
I'm
mind.
sorry.
never mind then.
Does a 15 hit?
It just hits.
All right.
Okay, so 21.
And
You're rolling a lot of 10s on the superiority dice.
Also,
and I guess I can't do extra attack since I did that.
No, you. Oh wait, no. You can still do extra attack.
All right. So yeah, I have one more attack.
so, can I speak?
Sure.
3 of the heads are now limp. That's all I wanted to
Nice.
say. Roll your attack. Miss.
All right.
Is that your turn?
I guess I'm afraid so. Since. Go ahead.
Okay, it's the Hydra's turn. Let's see. So, the Hydra, the heads that are idly floating split open, and 2 new heads form out of it. It now has,
Coming.
let me see, it has 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 heads. It has 7 heads. Okay. So, it's going to also, let's see, okay.
The water movement speed.
So, it's going to take 7 attacks against, Irene. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, let's see, 1, 2,
Okay, the first-
3, 4.
Okay, that's
Give
20
me a
is-
second. Give me a
Yeah.
second. Fiona, give me a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hit. You want to reduce the damage on 1, yes?
Yeah, specifically the nat 20.
Okay.
Okay. There are cracks appearing in the arcane ward, but still holding.
Rizura, you have a reaction that reduces damage, yes?
It's
Rizura?
Irene. It's Irene. You keep
Irene.
calling-
Doesn't matter what I call you. Do you just
Yeah.
please answer the question?
And yes, did it miss or did it hit?
5 hit.
Okay, that would be repose.
No, you want
Oh, no,
no, you
wait.
want parry.
Oh no, wait, one thing. Yeah, parry. It's parry.
So you can reduce one of those attacks. So you can reduce the damage by a superiority dice. Roll it.
I'll reduce the 13.
No, I've already gotten rid. I already got rid of that with the arcane ward.
Just roll the superiority dice for me. So hold on. That's for yeah. Yeah. So it's not a 20.
No, the superiority dice plus 3.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to get the dice to roll.
It's just a 1d10, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. 1d10 plus 3. You reduce it by 11. So you take 14 damage.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, the other one is going to do an attack against you. 1d.
Still a fish.
Yes, it's still a fish, I know. It misses. Lorenzo, it is your turn.
Okay, when it tries to bite me, I tickle it beneath its chin.
Okay. Lorenzo.
Alright, gonna be tougher than I thought. Alright. I'm doubling down. I'm gonna keep going at this guy.
Alrighty, roll it.
Alright. 1, 2.
Both hit.
Alright. Boing. Boing.
23.
And
Another head flops off.
alright. Alright, and another flurry of blows.
Okay.
1, 2.
Alright.
Dip.
Actually, only the no, wait, both do hit. I'm sorry. -7, -8. Alright, Echo.
How long does the polymorph spell last?
10 minutes.
Oh, wow.
I think it lasts longer than that, actually. Or
It
could
lasts
be
a
right.
while. TLDR.
Yeah.
What do you
Longer
do?
than this comic.
I'm gonna well, I actually don't have any more of those, do I? No. Okay, I'm just going to. I'll cast Shatter at it. Right, this one right here.
Alright. That's a con save. It fails.
It fails badly.
It only takes 11.
And it's knocked back.
No, nothing happens to it.
Yeah, that's Thunderwave.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just like a toy.
Okay, I'm gonna do the most powerful thing I have left at my disposal. Lightning bolt. And okay, lightning bolt doesn't automatically give a damage option, so I have to do this manually. One moment, but it's a dexterity save, DC 17.
Okay. Dex. 14.
Nope. Okay, so that's 8d6 lightning damage.
Yep. 26. Another one of the heads go limp.
And now, I just checked. Water elementals have a speed of 90 underwater. So so now he seems to get attacked by the water itself. That will be 2 more slam attacks.
Alrighty. How do you want to do this?
So you appear to see the water itself, the Hydra just get torn apart by what appears to be the water itself.
So you will watch as millions of cuts and hands seem to grab and tear the Hydra apart. Its blood swirling around you as just there's so much blood. Irene.
Alright, is this one still a fish?
Yep.
Yeah.
I have an idea. I'm going to use my trident of fish command to order the polymorphed Hydra to leave and never return.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you for not attacking damage. Still right next to it. And my arcane ward is almost gone.
The Hydra leaves and never returns. Combat is now over.
Again, I love this trident.
Lorenzo goes limp a little bit, and he says, "That was much tougher than I was expecting."
Yeah, Almron waves his hand and dismisses the water elemental.
Alright. Boop.
And then he grabs the hag statue that was drifting away in the current, and then he was just gonna guide it to some deep sea trench or something.
Alrighty.
He doesn't know if hags can come back from the dead, but he's not interested in finding out.
Gotcha. So, you all
We swim back to town.
you'll swim back to town and you take your shifts. One after another, you watch guard. A few other creatures come to attack you, but every time you manage to fight them off. Sometimes it's a little harder, sometimes it's a little easier. But slowly and surely, you manage to keep the place safe. The citizens begin to shower you. They bring you food. They sing your praises. You're getting to start getting yourself a little fan following who are cheering you on as you fight.
And the entire time, I'm just thinking, is this what Lord Sashalas has to deal with every day?
It appears so.
Ghastly. Oh, ghastly.
I admit I do not find it particularly likable myself, but we are doing good. That cannot be denied.
Echo is just like fear gunning all the little fish ladies in the sea. He's like, hey.
Oh. You can see the fan following for Echo is far larger than everyone else's. In fact, there's one crazy lady who's holding up a sign which just says, "Have my sea babies."
I just imagine Echo winks at all of them and it's just like an entire wave of fainting people.
Pretty much, yeah. The days pass. You get better and better at it. And then finally, you hear the tales, the cries of joy. Sashalas has returned.
Oh, thank goodness.
He immediately comes over to you.
I've zapped myself.
He immediately comes over to you, ignoring the crowd. More concerned with checking and making sure you guys are alive at the moment. Hey.
My lord. Welcome home.
Hello.
Sassy.
His eyes briefly soften, and behind the mask you get the impression that there's a brief but warm smile. Good job.
Thank you, my lord.
I give Sashalas the report of what's been happening with the battles, minus the fan clubs.
You were right about the hags.
Echo just raves about his fan club.
You've earned your rest. Thank you so much.
No, thank you for the rest. And Amran just drops to sleep on the spot.
Sasha would pick him up and then look to them and say, "Do think about what boon you want for doing this favor for me. I will get Amran here to a bed, And he just idly carries Unrun towards the inn.
Irene already has an idea for what boon she wants, but she's not sure if Sasha would grant it to her.
Whoa.
Thinking on that... Sorry.
Go on.
Thinking on the offer, Lorenzo just goes over to Echo and pats him on the back.
He only smirks back at him. Good job.
You did. I try. I was honestly worried that you would be hurt.
Me, of all people. Nonsense.
Yes, I suppose so. After all, you can't risk getting a scar on that face of yours, can you?
On this face, scars would only make it look prettier.
So, you all get a much needed rest. And the next day, you all come together, heading towards where Sashalas lives. Run. You actually wake up on a bed in his home, in a, guest bed. The beds are simple, but they're comfortable. So, you all come together, you all form a line in front of him, and he looks to you and he says, "So, decide what you want."
Who goes first?
Whoever wants to go first, really.
Well, since Irene knows what she wants, she swims forward and bows as a mermaid could at Sashalas. All my life, I've always desired to explore the sea and beyond. I have done that, but there is one place I wish to see, but I am inhibited. And then she points upwards. I wish to explore the surface world, but I need to take care of this first. And she gestures to her tail. Is there a way that when I go onto land, my fin can turn into a set of legs? And when I return to the water, I regain my tail?
He thinks for a moment, and then he grabs you by the shoulders, and then you feel this brief jolt, and for a moment your vision goes black, and then it clears, and he's already releasing you, and he says, "It's done."
Irene is eager to try it out, but she holds off and bows back and swims backwards.
Later on, when you enter one of the dry areas, indeed, after a few minutes, your fin shifts into a pair of legs. With no pants, but that's one unfortunate side effect.
May I recommend a kilt?
What?
May I recommend a kilt?
Yes. Recommend it.
He looks to the rest of you and says, "Who's next?"
Lorenzo steps forward and he bows to Sasha and he says, "My lord, I am sad to say I could not think of much that I would want as a boon. I am already very content with my life here, as well as my life with serving you. But perhaps if I were bold enough, could I make the request that I become a personal guard of yours?"
Sure. Let me extend your life to 100 years. Yeah. You feel rejuvenated, like You feel suddenly rejuvenated. You can now live for an extra 100 years.
Thank you, my lord. I apologize for the inconvenience.
You've also got a tiny little badge on your chest, which is just like the symbol of a dolphin.
Not too bad. But yeah, he bows and thanks, and he says, "My apologies for the intrusion, but thank you."
No problem.
And he steps back.
Who's next?
Echo, please go. I want to go.
I figured you did. I'm trying to figure out what I want. Echo casually steps forward and looks over regarding Sasha Lash. So, how's Fenquin doing?
Benquin?
Yeah, Fenquin, sorry.
From Party B? Ah,
Yep.
yes. Ah, yes, Allah's father. He's doing well. Planning on going to a festival up above. Spend time with his apparently daughter.
Well, it's a lot of shit then, I guess, happened up there while we were down here.
I didn't get to make a tidal wave. He sounds
I'm so
slightly
sorry.
disappointed at that.
Past is pure shame. I would love to see such waves you make.
So what can I help you with?
Echo pauses for a minute, and he just goes into thought, looking up to the overworld again. I like to at least annoy him every now and then, I suppose, if I may.
Sure.
Get boring down here sometimes, being famous and all. You know how that is.
Not really.
Oh, you're such a doubter sometimes.
He snaps his fingers and he says, "Hey, you can breathe air."
No, work with me. And he just like moseys on back.
Just remember that, we're not open to visitors just yet. We need to finish making the tourist center.
Well, that's fair.
He points to this half-constructed building that just says, welcome, mouth breathers."
Air breather.
Yeah, air breathers.
That's literally what swimming people call land people. They call them mouth breathers.
Alright. He turns and he looks towards the last one. Amran.
My lord, I have wanted for nothing in many years. Until the last few days. Right now, I just wish for some bloody peace and quiet from my adoring fan club.
He steps forward and then he puts a...
Amr has heavy disdain in his voice as he says those last three words.
Sasha steps forward and he pulls out a hat, which he puts on your head, and he says, "Alright, so, this can cast Disguise Self and, Invisibility.
That'll do.
At will. It's whatever."
Thank you. That'll do.
He looks to you all and he just gives a shrug and he says, "Alright, so, enjoy. And, thanks again. Now, I gotta go deal with an aboleth that is, approaching the city."
You
Very well.
deal with that.
You seem to have gotten back just in time.
Yeah,
I don't think I have the strength to fight another one.
yeah. And he begins to walk away. You all look to each other. You all got your
I
boons.
immediately put the hat on, turn invisible, and head home.
Alright. You three look to each other.
Okay, so just putting in my inventory hat of peace and quiet.
You can cast Disguise Self at will and invisibility. At will.
I want this
Right.
in real life.
Wouldn't that be?
I don't
wouldn't
need it
that
nearly as much as he does, but I want it.
Wouldn't that be paradise? But yeah. Anyway, Lorenzo looks to everyone and he just he's got a bit of a smile on his face and he says, I suppose I am Sasha's personal guard now.
Congrats on that, buddy. You deserved it.
You actually look at him, he's gone off into the bit of the distance and he glances back. And his voice doesn't raise, but it does carry. And he says, "You coming?"
Yes, my lord. And he walks forward and he looks over to everyone. He bows to them and he says, "It was a pleasure serving with you today."
Perhaps one day we will see each other again.
Perhaps so.
Echo just wakes over to Lorenzo, give him a wave.
You watch as Lorenzo and Sasha head off. A soft roar in the distance. Though, you know this place is very much soundproofed for a very good reason. And Lorenzo joins Team B. So, with that, Irene and Echo, what do you guys do?
Well, what's your plan?
Again, I already said my plan. I'm gonna bug the living shit out of that guy again.
Very well. I'm going to make my way to the surface. There's still so much I've yet to explore.
You enjoy it, Tits. And he just gets her finger guns again.
I whack Echo with my trident. Please don't call me that. It's demeaning.
It could be worse, I guess. He just chuckles.
So, Irene bids farewell and she makes her way to the surface.
You take your first steps onto the land. You feel the sand beneath your feet, your toes curling into it. You feel the fresh breeze hitting your face. You see the grass blowing, the trees swaying. A bird flies past. And you see blue, like a second ocean, above you.
Irene smiles, making sure she ties on the knee-length skirt that she bought, and begins to start the first mark in her journey, taking her first steps on dry land.
And that is where we're going to end it. I hope you all had fun.
I did.
Same
Yeah.
here.
So,
Oh yeah, definitely.
yeah. Thank you all for tuning in for this one shot. We will resume Deviant Followers of Mayhem next week. I'm sorry, I'm tripping over my words. We'll resume Followers of Mayhem next week, and have a lovely day, everyone. Bye!
Yeah.
Later.
Fire and death fighting darkest fear.